Hi, I'm Dr. Sarah Jane, a psychologist based in London, and here are 3 tips to increase your levels of self-esteem. So the first one is negative comparisons. Do you compare yourself to others? I know a lot of people do. I know I've done that. Take notice of when you do this next time, because it impacts on how you feel and then how you behave. This is a really common thinking style that cognitive behavioural therapy research has found. It's called compare and despair. You literally compare and then you despair. You don't feel any better. One helpful way to manage this is to remind yourself of everyone's circumstances being different, and that what people choose to show of themselves can actually be very different to the reality, especially on social media apps like Instagram. Tip number 2, that's critical inner voice. Are you self-critical in a way that you would never be towards a friend or a family member? Our self-critical voice can really put ourselves down, make ourselves feel miserable. We often take a lot of blame and take on responsibility for things that are often not fully our fault. When you notice yourself being self-critical, ask yourself, what would a good friend say to me? What would my kind friend say to me in that moment? By doing this, you'll eliminate the critical negative chatter and replace it with a kinder, more loving approach to the thought or the event that you're thinking about. So identify and develop one of your strengths. You must try to recognize things that you enjoy and some of your shining qualities. Now, it might feel hard for you to identify them. So I often ask my clients to ask their nearest and dearest to write down 3 things of their positive qualities. Once you begin to identify some of these qualities, I would take the one thing that you find enjoyable and try to do more of that and see what a difference it can make. With all these points that I've discussed today, it takes practice. It's like going to the gym and training a muscle. But the brilliant thing about the brain is that it's malleable, and there's so much neuroplasticity. The more you repeat these things, the more they embed, and that helps forming and creating those new beliefs about yourself, that you are enough, that you are of value, and you are unique, and that needs to be celebrated.